everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here again at Bitcoin. Oh, I've been a naughty dog here today. This is unfortunate, but also par for the course. We did lose this ascending trend line, and we may be soon to test this larger term trend line too with a bull pennant type of pattern. Okay, so again, interesting stuff here to say the least. It's never a dull moment in the market. So what we're going to do is look at the back end data, kind of see where we're at here, and get quick perspective and double check a couple things. So really quick here with the back end data for Bitcoin. Just taking a quick peek here, really at the liquidation levels, kind of seeing where we're at. We don't have a ton of liquidation here. That's been swept, surprisingly enough, just based on how far it's pulling back. We can see once again 67,500 as a round number. For the most recent low, essentially where the majority of the liquidation is at. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a run towards 67 just to destroy a bunch of accounts and then turn itself right around. Again, that's lower probability, but still a possibility. Again, that would keep us above the ascending trend line here too. So just depends on how much of a candle wick we get, if that even happens. So again, we never truly know, but we want to pay attention to a few things. We're going to redraw out some fibs here too. Just go with the most recent high to the most recent low. Or sorry, the inverse, most recent low to most recent high. We can see this 0.618 fib level so far holding. Now again, it's barely been tested, so don't get it twisted. But generally speaking, 0.618 fib levels are more common for holding the level, if you will. So in this retracement, we could very well see the price recover from that 68,700 mark. Okay, so 68.7 tentative support. We also have a previous resistance level here too, resistance range. That's going to work right there as well. Okay. Hypothetically, that's a good support. Now you could say, what the heck? Well, what do you mean? The price wick down here, it didn't work as a support at all. That's true, but this was a completely manipulated scenario there with the CME, sorry, the CPI data coming through higher than expected. So again, that's kind of where we're at for that. So let's go ahead and pay attention and move forward and double check. Oh, quick little congrats to our folks, community members here. Caspa, Bluezell, and Dogecoin took some nice profits there on some longs yesterday. Got in, got out, and looking pretty good on those trades there. That's fantastic. So keep up the good work, folks. Glad that's working out well for you. We got to find wins wherever we can. This is a very manipulated market right now, leading into Bitcoin halving. It'll probably still be manipulated afterwards too, but I'm guessing it'll kind of taper off a little bit. So either way, just be very careful the next couple of weeks of trading. It's going to be it's been a show, and it'll continue to be a show. So insert whatever word you want in front of that word show, and you get what I'm saying. So let's take a look here at the moving averages. We lost the 200-day SMA. Sorry, Christian, that's the 20-day SMA. Tentatively. Now again, if we close back up above 69.3, 69.4 today, different story altogether, but losing that level just kind of lets us know we could see further downside. If we take a look at some RSIs here, we're still over 50, and stochastic swinging down. That's pretty common for the current situation here, and the money flow index is still staying low. So we need MFI to be higher, folks, in order to have any more legs to stand on. If the price is going to go up, we need to see a lot more volume coming in. We can see a bearish divergence here too, still on the MACD. So really the daily time frame's neutral at best. Neutral, slightly bearish, but again, we're still over the 50, not a terrible situation. The 4-hour, however, tells us a much different scenario. So we lost 50 on the RSI. That's not a great sign. Shows we lost that support level, that ascending trend. We can also see here the money flow index is kind of plateauing as well right with it. The stochastic swinging down, and MACD is diverging. So there's a decent chance we'll see further downside here. However, we got to recognize that we got some lows here, right there at the 200-day SMA. At 0.618 fib level there at about 68.7. So 68.7, we need to hold that line here today to have a leg to stand on for any possibility of recovery throughout the weekend, or just in general, no more bleeding out further down. Because again, recent low, candlestick closure, as well as the 200 SMA, previous resistance turn support, and a fib level, I think we're looking at a decent probability of 68,700 holding. If we lose that level though, there's a solid chance we could see the price continue lower. So that's the points I'm going to be looking for here today, ultimately, is to make sure we get a candlestick closure above that level. We take a look at the hourly here. We can see we've lost the cloud. Our conversion lines below the baseline, lagging spans free and clear. There's zero reasons to consider a long position right now. So even though there's a strong probability the price will bounce from here, just based on a decent amount of support at this range, we can also summarize or presume that the price action is going to continue lower if we can close below this level. So in other words, we close right at 68.7 today. That would not be ideal. That would be basically this would reaffirm itself as a resistance level, the 69.2, and that could effectively work as a continuation down. Again, it's not a guarantee just because you break below the cloud, but we got to give it some time to consolidate there too. If the price action stays here at this level, decent chance we could see the price continue lower, just based on simple fact of how this typically works. Okay. Again, statistically, you're more probable to continue in that same direction if you can close below the cloud, usually about 4 or 5 candles. So what we're looking for here is to not spend much time in this range to try to recover back at the 69.2 mark or higher. That would invalidate this potential break or this potential shift in momentum. Okay, so just a few things to kind of think about, right? Food for thought there, folks. I hope this made sense. I described this correctly. Thank you so much for, again, watching and learning here today. If you got some comments, go ahead and list them down below. Love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, comment, and below, of course, like, comment, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. But good chance you've probably been watching me for a while, and I appreciate that too. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Take care.